And now, YouTube comments with Jacksepticeye.
Jack, my butthole is itchy. The fuck do you want me to do about it? Come over and scratch it? Put some salt in that butthole, it'll clear it right up. Do the what's in your poop challenge. I don't need to do a challenge, I'll save you some time. I know exactly what's in my poop 100% of the time. It's all pizza. All of it pizza. Everything is pizza. Jack, stop being so energetic. When I watch you on my tablet, it goes out of sync and lags. Hell no! I will never stop being energetic. I'm gonna have energy for days, for all the... Where's it go? I'm gonna have energy forever! How come you don't vlog that much, Jack? There's a bunch of reasons why I don't do regular vlogs. For one, these kind of took over as vlogging duty, because a lot of the stuff that I could answer in a vlog are all answered here all the time. So, and it's the same kind of thing where I sit down and I involve you and it's a one-on-one kind of thing. This is just a bit more formatted and it's a bit jokier a lot of the time, but another reason is because I never really wanted to vlog unless I had something proper to talk about, and usually those are few and far between. Like, I could talk about stuff that happens, minuscule things that are going on, but they'd get really annoying and really boring then, and they wouldn't have the impact that they should have. So, or at least that I want them to have. So I only do vlogs whenever I feel like there's a topic of proper interest to talk about. Like when I got an editor, I talked about that. When some stuff in the comments are bothering me, when stuff just isn't going right, or if there's an event coming up, then I'll do a vlog and I'll talk about stuff. Or milestone videos are another reason to do a vlog. But usually I don't do them because otherwise it's like, what do I talk about? A lot of people would say, Jack, you could talk about anything and we'll watch it. That's cool and all, but that's not what you shouldn't just get complacent with content. I shouldn't be able to just upload absolutely anything and have you guys' undying trust all the time. It's super sweet and everything, but at the same time, that just makes me complacent, and then I'll end up making boring videos. I'll end up making stuff that just has no energy or no commitment or motivation or involvement or anything anymore. I want to make sure that the stuff I'm making still has like that gusto in it, that I always want to make videos, that I'm not just making them to get a paycheck out of it, that I actually make the videos because there's a reason to. So if I made vlogs, it would just be like, I woke up today and recorded videos, because that's all I do. I don't do anything else. I literally wake up, eat, record videos, go downstairs, play games, go to bed. There's my life. You've just gotten every vlog for 99% of my days in the last 6 months. Why is your skin so white? I don't know, because that's the way I am. You try living in Ireland for 26 years and see how white your skin would be. We don't get a lot of sunshine over here a lot of the time. There's no way that we can develop a tan. All Irish people are super white. Except the people that go abroad a lot. But I don't know, we just don't get that much sun. I don't have a chance to get a tan. And anytime the sun does come out, I'm not out in it long enough to get a tan because I'm at home doing YouTube all the time. Which is awesome, though I don't want people to take away that that's a bad thing. I love doing YouTube. I choose to do it. Did you and MatPat win a taco eating contest at a gaming convention? Yes and no. This was at the New York Creator Summit that all the YouTubers went to, so it wasn't a gaming convention. It wasn't like a public thing. It was just where all like 140 YouTubers were all together. And after all these speeches that we got to see, we went off and we got to make a taco. Well, we didn't know what we were doing. They were just like, everyone head upstairs. And we went up and we all grabbed cards on the way up. Well, me and Mark forgot to grab cards, so we had to do different things then when we got up there. But we were all assigned to teams then based on those cards. It was an idea to try and get people to mingle together and get to know each other a lot better, which helped a lot actually. It was nice to actually meet them, and that was the first time I actually met MatPat in person properly and talked to him. So he was on my team and we had to... The team had different people to do different things, so our job was to get the ingredients that went into a taco, and then our team won best taco out of all the teams that were going around. You might have seen that Mark's team won best cocktail. So that's what we won it for. That's why I had the picture on Instagram. So, and Tomska was in the picture as well. He was on our team too. It was really fun. It was a real blast, and it was nice to actually get to meet MatPat properly. I had met Tom before that, and we hung out and everything the day before that, but actually getting to meet MatPat for the first time was really cool. Dude, make a new outro. You don't have to lose your voice for the sake of entertainment. Oh, I love my outro. It's one of the things I like. I love my intro and I love my outro. Whatever about the in-betweens and that, whatever about the content that I produce, the style that I do, the intro and outro are the two most consistent things aside from the actual upload schedule on this channel. And I don't ever want to change them. I'll change like the outro screen every now and then. That's happened a couple of times since. But I want to keep my outro all the time. It's not that hard to do it. It's just that now I'm prepping videos to go to LA for VidCon and for other things. So I'm going for quite a while, so I have to record a lot of videos in advance. So recording like 4 to 5 videos a day for about 2 weeks kind of strains your voice a small bit, and it's always in the part. It's always in that part that the voice goes. Everything else is fine, but just in that part. I don't know why. Come on, voice. Your face and voice is so ugly. Are so ugly. There's 2 things in there. Also, let's sit you down and talk to a bunch of people on the internet and like put yourself out there like that and see how many people like your face and voice. I'm not trying to sound mean, but it's always a case of people judge you so harshly for your videos. Like everyone says that I'm loud and obnoxious and I should get cancer and I'm the thing that's wrong with YouTube and everything. Whatever your beliefs, whatever you think about me, like to have such a reaction to somebody that you don't actually know is not healthy. That and the fact that some YouTubers out there are putting themselves out in front of a possibility of billions of people. Just like so many people watch YouTube. Putting yourself out there for millions and billions of potential eyes and potential ears all the time is a really big thing to do. It takes a lot of courage to actually get up on YouTube and put yourself out there like that. The world tries to shit on you all the time, but who cares? Nobody out there is loved by everyone. It's absolutely impossible. There's always these jokes that, some deity could come down and so somebody would have a problem with them. Or somebody could do an incredibly nice act and somebody always finds a problem with it. So I've gotten over that shit by now. I don't care anymore. If you think I'm loud, obnoxious, and annoying, that's fine. But please just keep it to yourself, because it's not going to change who I am as a person, and all it's going to do is make you look really petty. That being said, constructive criticism is fine. If you have something got to do with the format or style or whatever I'm doing with my content, I can listen to that. But it's just someone saying that you're ugly or annoying or something, that's not helpful. That's just insulting, and that should not be tolerated. Jack, my stepdad says you're an idiot. How do I prove him wrong? You don't. He's entitled to his opinion. He can like and not like whatever he wants. If he doesn't like me, perfectly fine. I do not mind at all. Just don't give him a hard time over it. That's the thing. Nobody's accepting of each other anymore. Some people are a bit more aggressive about how they express their distastes, but not everyone has to like the same things you do. That's part of like what this channel is. We play games on this channel, so not everyone's gonna like the games that we play all the time. Even the people who like the channel aren't gonna like every single game that I choose to upload on the channel. So we're all very diverse and varied human beings, and we're allowed to like different things. If he doesn't like me, that's fine. You can still like me, that's okay. Does your hair represent your energy? Hell no. If my hair represented my energy, I would just have flames on my head, bubbling up all the time. I'd be like anger from Inside Out all the time. I'd be like Hades from Hercules. I'd just have fire consistently coming off my head all the time, and every time I yelled, it would just like turn bright colors and flame up into the sky. So no, my hair does not represent my energy. My great grandfather was from Ireland. I'm related to Jack. I don't think that's how that works. It's like, oh, my great grandfather's dog was half German. I'm German. That's not true, by the way. I actually didn't know any of my grandfathers. Actually, yeah, I didn't. I don't know my great grandfathers. I've never actually. I never met my grandfathers even, because they both died before I was born. But I mean, if you go back far enough, like way into the past, I guess we're all related to each other eventually. Fake ass guy! I can assure you with 100% accuracy that my ass is 100% real. There ain't nothing fake about this. I don't got no Nicki Minaj. I don't got no Kim K going on down here. All 100% natural, baby. I mean, there's not a whole lot of it. There's just a hole. Hey, Jack! Jack! How do you deal with haters? 360 no-scope them? I don't think there's any one specific way to deal with haters. It depends on what they're hating, why they're hating, who they're hating. There's a whole bunch of variables in it, because everyone would just say, ignore the haters. But that's not always accurate, because anyone who disagrees with something these days is just labeled a hater, which they're not always a case of. I saw somebody leave a comment one time and they had some actual like genuine feedback for me that they didn't like a certain thing that was happening in this video, that it was against the norm or whatever, and I just sat there and I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, I can see that. Maybe I should tweak this. And then everyone was just like, fuck off, hater. Like, no, don't do that. If somebody's just swearing like, get cancer and die or something like that, then maybe they're being a bit ridiculous, they're being a bit crazy and over the top. I still wouldn't say insult them, because then you're just going down to their level. But I don't know, it depends on what they're hating and why they're hating, as I said. Sometimes if people are saying really ridiculous things or false things, I'll just call them out and I'll say, this is not true. This is the way this thing is, not the way you're saying it. They'll either apologize, say they were joking and that they were just looking for attention, which happens far too often. That's just a case of people getting busted and then they're like, I was just joking. Or they'll just continue to hate you, and that's fine as well. If they don't want to learn from you telling them firsthand, then it's a lost cause. You're not really going to get through to those people any further. So I'll usually just respond to them. I'll explain my situation to them. I'll explain what certain things about why they said what they said. Again, very dependent on the situation, but I wouldn't just say ignore haters. Sometimes people can give you feedback. Sometimes if people shit on you, maybe it can make you stronger. It doesn't always make you stronger, and it's very easy to say that, like, from here, to just say, it's fine, just breeze it off. At this point, there's been enough hate on the channel, like, as it started out and it grew, and, like, everyone was getting used to what the Jacksepticeye experience was, that at this point, I'm just like, it just bounces off me. I really do not care about what some person says who barely even watches me. So I don't know, it's very hard to say. It's very hard to say how to deal with haters. I could go on all day about it, but understanding and logic, I'd say, is the best ways to deal with them. Jack, do you ever watch your own videos? P.S. Love you. Aw. Thank you. I love you guys too. You guys are the best. You always make me smile and make me happy. Yeah, I do watch my own videos. Of course, I have to. That I have to make sure that what's being uploaded is actually, like, proper. There's no mistakes in the middle of it. There's no, like, glitches. Screen doesn't go black for a few seconds. And especially after getting an editor, when they come back to me, I have to see if everything is right and everything is okay, and that the pacing of everything is fine, and some things don't need to be taken out here and there. So, yes, I do watch my own videos. And then when it gets uploaded to YouTube, I have to, like, skim through it again. I don't think any YouTuber out there just uploads a video and then lets it go. If they do, that's a bit silly, because you kind of have to make sure that what goes up actually works, start to finish, that there's not any hitches in it, it doesn't desync or anything like that. So yes, I do. Is it weird that I can't hear Jack's Irish accent? My accent was never very strong to begin with. I mean, years and years ago it was, but after developing, like, more friendships and relationships and all these different types of things with people far outside of Ireland, I've been to lots of different places. Most of the stuff I consume is all American. Most of the friends I have are all American, or at least sound American. So my accent kind of changed after a while because I had to. Otherwise people wouldn't understand the way I was talking. There's an Irish accent thing for you. But, like, saying 3 instead of tree, because sometimes it'll come back and I'll be in the middle of something and I'll say tree, but I tried to start saying 3 every now and then, not because I was ashamed of my accent or anything, but just so people could actually understand me properly, and that saying stuff, and, like, otherwise whenever I say tree, people are like, he said 3 instead of 3, kind of thing, and then it was kind of like, okay, I'll avoid that so people understand the way I talk. So my accent isn't that strong anymore. It comes out every now and then. And then you have some people who don't know the channel, and then they see it for the first time, they're like, oh my god, this guy's so stereotypically Irish. And then they have people who are, Irish people who are like, this guy doesn't sound Irish at all, we don't sound like that. It's like, I'm, like, in this weird middle ground with everyone. This is my accent. This is the way I talk. I mean, sure, in my videos I'm probably louder than I am in real life, because I can't go around shouting at everything all the time. But my accent just sounds like this. This is the way I speak. This is the way I talk. If it doesn't sound Irish, I don't know what to say. If it does sound Irish, again, I don't know what to say. This is me. And I'm done for this reading your comments video. Some of those got a bit more real talk than I expected them to. Because when I pick out the comments, I kind of know some of the answers that I'm going to give to them already. And then if I don't, then I just sit here and I think about it more if there's more to add to it. But some of those I had already picked out, like what I was going to say, and I just went off in tangents. But I like that. I like explaining myself. Trying to explain myself well, it doesn't always come across that way, but just kind of thought vomiting into these videos. It's very therapeutic for me. I know you guys love these and you get a lot out of it entertainment wise, and you love just sitting down and interacting and seeing if your comments are in the video or listening to me talk or whatever. There's a big bunch of reasons why people watch these videos, but for me personally, it's just really great to sit down and do these types of videos. Because doing games all the time is fun, but you'd get really bored of that after a while, and you'd go slightly crazy if you had to do the same thing non-stop every day, all the time. So these types of videos, vlogs as well, where you just get to sit down and speak about some things. Other times, it's a really good exercise for me to try and get my wit higher, try to get my jokes, my pacing a bit higher. Like the really short one I did like 2 episodes ago, that was a really great exercise in how to do like a faster version of it. But these ones then are nice to just sit down and talk. And I like this, because it kind of clears my head a small bit about certain things that are going on. That's why I pick some of the comments that I pick, because I feel like there's something there to talk about. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a puss! And high fives all round. Whoosh, whoosh. Well, thank you guys, and I will see all you dudes. What is your sleep schedule? What is this thing you call sleep? Am I pronouncing that right? I don't sleep. Well, I hate sleep. It takes up so much of my time. Well, my sleep schedule is just all over the place. I go to bed at like... Want to kiss my feet? There, go. Kiss my feet. Focus. There we go. Kiss my feet. Do it.